Starting the new year out with a bang, we're going to be giving away our entire collection of the Soul Fusion series. All you have to do is enter is click the link in the description down below and follow the instructions to get entered. Good luck. See you guys in the video. Peace.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy T right here from the KonamiCrew. I'm back at you guys today with a brand new video. As you guys can see in front of you guys here, guys, we have the new Speed Duel starter decks, Destiny Masters, and the Duelists of Tomorrow. Let me make sure that's
so fast.
So yeah, guys, we're going to dive into these and we're going to give you kind of our thoughts and reviews on this new speed dueling format. So if you guys like this kind of content, make sure to drop a like on the video and comment down below and let me know if you're picking up the Yugioh, Pegasus, and Isuzu, or whatever the hell her name is. Isuzu, or Kaiba, Mai, and Joey. And with that being said, guys, let's jump into it. Before we do, though, click the link in the description down below. Get buy that merch. But anyways, guys, let's start. Open this okay. So basically, the deck lists are on the back of this, but they're also on the back of the individual. But you guys see, I paid $9.50 for these at my local card shop. Support
tax included.
Support your guys' local card shop. So there is our promo there. Reminds me of like when you used to get like the candy cigarettes and they came in those little boxes.
Got a little bin too.
Yeah, that's what this one did too. It's hollow bin, baby. So yeah, basically this is Konami's attempt at cashing in on the whole Duel Links community, if you ask me. So that's pretty much what this seems like to me.
That starter greed looks good.
So let's go ahead and let's crack open these little promo joints and just to see what we got in here.
So within 2 turns you could draw 2 cards.
So we have Champions Vigilance, Fusion Gate, and Amazonas Village. So that's going to be a pretty good card. Pretty much you get one foil for each of the decks that you get in the box. So you get one Mai, one Kaiba, one.
Just so you're wanting the rules and stuff's on the back of your play.
So Shard of Greed, the Golden Apples, and we have an Ultra Rare Mimicat. And as you guys see here, the only thing that makes these different from a standard Yu-Gi-Oh card, obviously, other than the code there. But the only thing different, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I'm going to try to get it on the camera as best I can. Yeah, there you go, right there. If you guys look right there, you'll see it says Speed Duel. It's almost.
Oh hell, I didn't even see that. Right.
It's almost embossed on the card. It's like, yeah, it's basically like they stamped card. It's not like a foiling.
That's kind of like the 20th anniversary look to it.
So it's like embossed or whatever. Yeah. You can check it out. But so those are the promos that you get with each of these decks. We'll set those to the side so you can look at them. Here's your guys' play mat that you guys are going to get, and basically it's just the Duel Links setup. Your graveyard deck, extra deck, field zone. You get 3 monsters, 3 spells. You can run 5 extra deck, and max deck is 30, and then the lowest is 20. You still can run 3 ofs and stuff like that, like regular Yu-Gi-Oh. But we'll get into that whole thing after we open some of these up. I'm going to try to make this under 20-minute long video because we've had a lot of longer videos here lately. Let's start out with Yugi. There's a pull tab somewhere. Here it is. Oh, there's the pull tab on the other side.
Yeah, just rip the box.
That's how you're supposed to do it. And I've seen a lot of people like wondering how to play this, and like honestly, if you want to learn how to play this, the easiest way for me to tell you is just to download Duel Links and do the tutorial, because it'll show you how to play. But you get 3 of the skill cards. So you guys see there, the Yami Yugi skill card, the exact same art from Duel Links. Power of the Dark, basically this will let you summon Yami to the field, but pretty much is what it does. Destiny Draw, if you get attacked and lose 2,000 life points, I actually run this one in my current Buster Blader deck. You get a Destiny Draw, you can draw any card in your deck at all. So I typically use this and summon Buster Whelp, and it lets me get my chain off. And then you have Final Draw, which I haven't used this. This is once per turn. During your turn, you may place a counter on this skill. If it has 3 or more counters, and you would draw this. When you would draw a card, you may search your deck for any card and add it to your hand instead of end of the turn. Okay. So there's that. We'll go through these cards. I'm just going to go through them real quick, because it's the exact card that we already have in Yu-Gi-Oh, other than this Duel Links and Boss. So you have Dark Magician, Feral Imp, Rogue Doll. You get 2 Rogue Dolls, 1 Dark Magician Girl. This I thought was really cool. They added 2 Legion the Fiend Jesters, which that's a pretty good card. So the Stern Mystic, Double Costin, Blue Dragon Summoner, another pretty good card. 1,000 Knives, Sage Stone, Dark Magic Attack, Rare Roku, Tribute Doll, Wonder Wand, Light Force Sword, Magician Circle, Magic Jammer, and 7 Tools in the Band, another cool classic card. So that's pretty cool. We'll definitely be bringing you guys some stuff on this, and who knows, me and Smitty maybe do a live duel with these just to show you guys how to play if you guys still don't know how to play. But honestly, guys, if you guys want to learn how to play this, just download Duel Links. It's pretty much the easiest way to learn. Okay, we have a Presence? How you say that? Presence? Sure. Gravekeeper's Lot and Millennium Necklace. So yeah, these are just the effects on there. I'm not going to go through those too in detail. There's those. We have Gravekeeper's Curse, Gravekeeper's Spear Soldier. You get 2 of those. Gravekeeper Vassal, Gravekeeper's Chief, Gravekeeper Cannon Holder, Gravekeeper's Assailant. You get 2 of those as well. Gravekeeper's Priestess. You get 2 of those. Gravekeeper's Recruiter, Gravekeeper's Shaman, Gravekeeper's Oracle, Cat of Ill Omen, Gravekeeper's Steel, Hidden Temples of Necro Valley, Sebek's Blessing, Blast Held by a Tribute, Rite of Spirit, and the Eye of Truth. Now, my question is, how much support is Konami going to bring to these physical cards?
I'm wondering if they're going to keep doing, like,
are they going to
structure decks, or if they're going to do mini boxes, or...
And that's kind of the...
And if they're going to give, like, each pack you open comes with a little promo card, and you can scan it. And
that was my next question. Why can't I scan like a QR code on the app and I get this deck in the actual app?
Yeah.
I guess they want to keep the money pumping into the app.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's going to, it's going to do just as much as the...
So basically, you use this skill, and you get to summon the Toon World pretty much. Mind Scan. If your life points are 300 or higher, activate this skill. You may look at your opponent's set, spell, and trap cards at any time if your life points drop below 3,000. Millennium Eye. Basically, something you can look at your opponent's hand.
Do you still gotta pay life points for Toon World?
On this, you just summon it, and then the Toon World effects go.
Oh.
Rogue Doll, Toon Alligator, 2 of, Parrot Dragon, Dark Rabbit, 2 Toon Mass Sorcerers, Toon Mermaid, Toon Summon Skull, Relinquish, Black Illusion Ritual, Toon Table of Contents. I think that's a pretty good card they added. Toon Rollback, Toon World, 2 of, Ayami, Sword of Deep Seated, Toon Defense, Jar of Greed, and Wild Tornado. So, pretty good stuff. Pegasus, I never really got into him on the app, but who knows, I might maybe mess with his physical deck and maybe it'll be alright. So, we got 3 left. I'm kind of jumping around. This is probably going to be the best deck that is included in this set, and that's just because Amazonas have, for the longest time, pretty much ran rapid on Duel Links, but they actually got, on the last, is it the last ban list or the one before it, they kind of nerfed them all down, so you don't see as many people playing it nowadays. Roma Strategy, you may look at the top card of your deck at any time. That's a pretty good one. Fly the Harpies. If you lose 1,800 or more life points, you can activate this skill during your next draw phase. During the draw phase, you may search your deck for a Harpy card, reveal it to your opponent, and add it to your hand instead of drawing it. If you do so, flip this card over. Tribal Synergy. If you have an Amazonas monster and a Harpy monster in your hand, reveal them, draw 1 card. If you control an Amazonas monster and a Harpy monster, draw 2 cards.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but you have to control them. But yeah, so 2 turns you could draw 2 cards. And each of these skills can only use once per turn. And another thing is, you only start to duel with 4 cards, and the maximum cards you can have in your hand is 6. Just a little bit of information. Harpy Lady 1, 2, and 3. Harpy's Lady Sisters, Amazonas Chainmaster, Amazonas Swordswoman, Amazonas Sage, Birdface, Sonic Shooter, 2 Elegant Ecosis, Triangle Ecstasy Spark, Cyber Shield, Harpy's Hunting Ground, Amazoness Heirloom, Amazoness Archer, Windstorm of Etiqua, or Etiqua, however you say that, Shadow of Eyes, and Wild Tornado. So pretty cool. And actually, our locals is actually going to be having like a tournament with this, I believe, next weekend. So we maybe will hit that up maybe and check it out.
Yeah.
And see, you know, if people are liking this stuff or not. But we got Grit, Last Gamble, Palomization. So there's your 3 skill cards. We got Red Eyes with Black Dragon, Meteor Dragon, Flame Manipulator, Masaki the Legendary Swordsman, Alligator Sword, Baby Dragon, Time Wizard, Little Windguard, Copycat, Gearfried the Iron Knight, 2 Polymerizations, a Stray Lamb, Legendary Sword, Shojin, Dice Foon, Graceful Dice, Skull Dice, Kunai with Chain, Red Eye Spirit, Flame Swordsman, Thousand Dragon, and Alligator Swordsman. This is probably the weakest deck to me.
Yeah.
This deck isn't very good.
Yeah, I think any Joey deck isn't very strong. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. This is probably the one I would least use. I mean, he does have some good skill cards though. So at the start of your turn, call 2 numbers and roll a 6-sided dice. If you roll a number you call as your life points, you do not go lower than 1 until the end of your opponent's next turn.
Blue Eyes and Amazoness are probably the best 2 decks.
Well, that Gravekeeper one I think will be alright too. So here is going to be the Kaiba deck. So this is going to be the Blue Eyes. You're going to have a lot of support of the Blue Eyes in this. Fluid Summoning Dragon. I wonder a card that will be great if they ever actually bring it out is that, what's it, Ancient Rules? What's that ancient card where basically you can summon 1 level 6 or higher monster?
Yeah, I think it is Ancient Rules.
That's a pretty good. Peak Performance basically going to let you bring out, what's that, Mountain? Is that what it's called? Mountain. So it's going to let you bring out Mountain pretty much. If you control level 5 or higher monster, this is a really good one. This Fur Hires used to use this and abuse the hell out of it. If you control a level 5 or higher monster, you can activate this skill. All monsters you currently control gain 300 attack for each level 5 or higher monster you control. At the end of your turn, flip this card over. And it used to be not level 5. It used to be just any monster, so they used to tear it up with it. That, I guess you call it errata or whatever, where they changed it. When they changed it, they still abused it because Wiz and what's the big one? Dyna. They were over 5, so they still used it. But once per turn or once per duel, you can use one of the following skills. If you successfully normal summon Lord D, add 1 Fluid Summoning Dragon from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Reveal the Fluid Summoning Dragon from your hand, then add 1 Lord D from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Blue Eyes White Dragon, 2 Battle Ox, 2 Ryu Kenshin Powered, 1 Luster Dragon number 2, 2 Lord of D's, Twin-Headed Behemoth, Tyrant Dragon, Spirit Ryu, Kaiba Man, that's a good one because you can tribute this card, special summon 1 Blue Eyes from your hand.
Yeah, but he's gonna get tore up.
Well, that's why you gotta have some sort of back row to support him. But if you can get him out, you get that Blue Eyes out. Especially with these decks, there's not a whole lot of back row countering. So if you can somehow get him out and make it, Flew the Summoning Dragon, Stamping Destruction, cost it down, discard 1 card for the rest of this turn, reduce levels of all monsters in your hand by 2, even after they are summoned. Burst Stream of Destruction. Yeah, that's basically like a Raigeki once you get Blue Eyes out. Mountain, there's the Mountain, so that's basically the same thing that card does. Interdimensional Matter Transporter, Dragon's Rebirth, and a Trap Chamber. So that's pretty much just a real quick look at all these cards, or all these decks. So basically you know what you're getting, and when you purchase those, it's going to be $10, and you get, like I said, 3 decks in one. So at least that gives you a little bit of
yeah, I mean, for $10 you're getting 60 cards.
Yeah, so you're getting a little bit of play range. So now, basically, I'm going to give you kind of the overcap of what we think of this.
I'm kind of excited to see what people come up with.
Yeah. So as of right now, this is just the initial, reaction to it. And honestly, I think it's something good. It's definitely going to kind of sort of hit that reset button on Yu-Gi-Oh! And nostalgic wise, I think it's going to bring a lot of people back to the game who maybe don't want to deal with synchros and Xyz, Pendulum, Link monsters. They don't want to mess with that. So I think that it'll bring a lot of people back. Another thing I think it's going to tap into is this separate community of Duel Links players who just mess with Duel Links. They don't mess with, you know, the TCG or OCG at all. I think it's going to bring them sort of into the physical card game, and they might get a little carryover, and they might bring some people who pick up the card game and then go into the actual TCG. Now my question is, do you think Konami is going to support this in tournaments and shit? Because I think that's going to be a big thing. If they don't support
It'll
this,
probably be side tournaments for like mats and stuff.
so basically you're saying like at OICS they'll have a side event for this. So you don't think they'll do like Dragon Duels and have a world for this? How they do? You don't think so?
It'll just be like a side event then, probably.
And then another question I have: if they do that, are people, because you know that side events, they have Duel Links side events. Do you think people are going to choose this over a Duel Links side event? Or are they going to choose this, playing this over playing a regular TCG event? You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably not.
So that's some of the questions that I have, and I guess only time will tell if any of this stuff will happen. But if you guys have any questions, hit us in the comment section down below and let us know. Let me know what you guys think about this. Are you guys going to pick one of these up? Are you going to play with your friends? Are you going to go to locals and play? I guess we'll see at the next YCS what kind of events they have for this. I'm sort of excited. You know, getting in the ground floor of something is always, you know, something that's cool, because, you know, you can kind of say, well, I remember when it first dropped. So
yeah,
we'll go from here and we'll see. I think me and Smitty are going to play test some of this sometime, and we'll maybe record a duel with us to kind of break down the rules for you guys who don't know already. Grab that merch, subscribe to the channel. Get into the giveaway. It's almost over. At the end of this month, it's done. So make sure to get your entries in. As always, it's your boy T-Red.
Smitty.
We are the Konami Crew. We're out.
See ya.
Peace.